Hey guys, welcome back to another stream. I'm continuing on with Immortal Fenyx Rising. I actually did play a little bit off stream, for 30 minutes or so. Just did some side stuff. I'm gonna start out with unlocking this vault and seeing what this armor's all about.
With all four crests of the Fallen, Fenyx could now pass through the mysterious door. Inside the Tomb of the Heroes, Fenyx could feel the presence of the great mortal warriors of old, summoned to the Golden Isle to fight Typhon.
What a bunch of turncoats!
Achilles, known as the war hero to end all heroes, had an unconquerable hubris too easily stoked by Typhon.
I can't look at that sweet, sweet face! Betrayer! No, wait, just one more glance.
Atalanta, insatiable huntress with a strength of mind and body unmatched. But the master of the axe lost her way, and her distraction caused her demise. Then, only Heracles and Odysseus remain. One, the divine epitome of masculine prowess, and the other, a king with unparalleled intelligence. They fought hard. But Typhon outwitted Heracles' brute strength, and Odysseus, driven mad by inadequacy when he couldn't best Typhon, fell like the rest. Long would they suffer under Typhon's grip, until Fenyx came to set them free and surprise us all.
For now.
Fenyx ascended towards the mysterious room, a place where heroism passes into eternity.
For a guy trying to get unchained from a rock, you sure do like to stop and chew on a scene.
Pretty. This stream will probably be will be shorter than the one we did yesterday, by far. Definitely not going to be a 3-hour stream.
For a hero.
Probably about an hour, give or take, maybe a little bit less. Ooh. Well, that's my new look. Yeah, geez, we're on part 15 of this stream, of this playthrough. Crazy.
I can't believe it. I'll try to be worthy of this. I swear it.
That's pretty cool. Now, what's the actual perk on it? Charging speed with godly powers. Charging speed. I don't know what that means. You know what? I think I might do this. Because I don't know what that means. Charging speed with godly powers. Oh, I think that means just like how much you can spam it, I guess? Like the cooldown? I'm not entirely sure on that one. But that looks cool. So we're going to do that. So that's damage. I kind of like having this 44. You know what? That's just a flat bonus, so. So we'll do that. Gonna head back. I think I could upgrade my axe too, which I'm gonna do now. Oh! Hey! Golden Mane! How's it going? Sorry, I just looked over finally. I don't know when you popped in. Thanks for stopping by.
Zeus was as cruel to you as he was to me. How do you cope?
World's #1 dad will not be written on his killix, no. But I just live with the pain, you know? If it wants to crush me, then let it crush me. I will wallow and cry and feel it at my core. No, Hef! I'm joking! I drink
Watched your
and
stream
lash
yesterday,
out
was
at people who
relaxing.
are too emotionally
Well, that's
available.
nice to hear.
You
Thank
should
you,
try
and
it.
thank you again for the follow. It means a lot. This game is just really relaxing in general too. It's not super challenging, but like you still kind of gotta use your brain a little bit, just to explore and have a nice little. The writing between the two gods, like of Zeus and stuff like that's also been kind of nice. Leaves a smile on your face a lot of the time. Well, for me, anyways. Oh, oh my god, I have a lot of. I just realized I had a lot of this stuff. There's like 5 streamers streaming. Yeah, it's not a super popular game to stream. Yeah, the reason why I'm streaming this one now is because I bought this game and Control for like a super heavy discount, and we did Control last weekend, and that was a lot of fun. So now I'm just streaming this one too. Though this one is definitely going to be a longer playthrough because it's just such a huge game, especially compared to Control. Oh yeah, so let's do another over here. Bought AC Odyssey Ultimate on that. I know. I love that game. The only thing I have a problem with it is just that like it doesn't really deal much with assassins until like the DLC, which is kind of unfortunate. But alone the fact that it's a really, really fun, like, you know, ancient Greek, you know, adventure. Um, and also, Cassandra was just a really good protagonist that I liked a lot. Gorgeous open world, too. I know I 100%ed the base game, and I did most of the DLCs. I think I only need to do like 10 more achievements or something like that. I just never went back and did it. Did go back and play it recently though. I think that was 2 weeks ago when they did that crossover event, and that was a lot of fun. Not really family. See, I know a lot of people dislike the RPG mechanics. I actually been enjoying it, and I really liked Origins a lot, especially it's Hidden One DLCs. Personally, I think Bayek deserves a trilogy. I just love this character. I like the performance that the BO gave him. I think there's just some things that were left behind though. Like for example, I really liked why can't I think of the name right now? Unity. Assassin's Creed Unity had like some of the best parkour elements in like the whole series, but then they downgraded with this new engine. Not downgrade. I can't remember what this engine is called, but the one that this game is on, and like the 3 new RPG ones. I guess you weren't able to program the old parkour system. So that's kind of something I'm hoping for with the next Assassin's Creed game, set the parkour element and the stealth mechanics too. Like with Unity, you're able to like crouch behind cover and, you know, pull people around corners and stuff like that. It's just like a lot of little things like that that have been missing in the past 3 games that I would like to see return. $2, like that's a steal. Also, co-op. Unity had co-op that was like just a lot of fun too. Like, I know Unity gets a really bad, you know, like rep because of just how it launched, because it launched in such a terrible state. But like, objectively, when you look at the game fundamentally, it's such a good Assassin's Creed game. Story-wise, maybe not so much, but like the mechanics, top tier. And I know it's subjective on the combat side of things, but it's still my favorite combat to this day. Like the fencing style and like the parrying and stuff like that. It just felt really, really good. I don't know what I'm supposed to do here. What's your favorite game ever? In the terms of like the Assassin's Creed series, or just like, I guess what your question is, favorite game ever? This other person actually asked me that the other day, and I think I came to the conclusion that it was Gears of War 1. Just because it was like one of the first online games I played. It's one of my favorite series ever. I put like way too much time into that online. And then I ended up really just loving the series as a whole. And just like memory-wise too, I met some of like my best friends through Gears of War. And even just like, yeah, like just, yeah, no, yeah, Gears 1. I'll probably just say, just when you take everything into account. Have you played? Oh, that's The Witcher 3. See, I also... That's why that question's so hard, because The Witcher 3, I've played that game so many times on New Game Plus. I beat Death March on normal and New Game Plus. Like, that game is just amazing. Didn't really like 2 or the first game that much, even though they both did some really cool stuff. Just weren't my cup of tea. I'm not gonna lie, I'm kinda... a little puzzled on where I'm supposed to go. Alright. And I can't reach that. Greetings from Poland. Awesome. I'm from the old Canada. I kind of... Oh, hi. My dog just barged into my room. I felt like I should maybe give The Witcher 1 another chance, but like there's just so many systems in that game where I don't know how I feel about them. Oh, I don't know why I did that. That's kind of silly of me. Game that I'm waiting for in 2022. Probably a tie between I want to say Forbidden West and Starfield. But Starfield's still a mystery until they revealed at this year's Bethesda Xbox press conference. So who knows how that game's gonna be. Alright. So my question is, how the heck? I think I grabbed... Is that far enough? That is far enough. Alright. I do this, then come across over here. Dying Light 2, that's a big game too that's coming out. I really love the first one. They were actually just in the news recently because Uh, they were talking about how long it's going to be, and they were saying like it's 500 hours to fully complete it. But what the heck? Oh, I guess. Oh, I did one side. I have to do the other side. Okay. Oh, okay. I totally neglected this side. But they're saying it's about 70 to 80 hours, I think. And the 500-hour mark was just you doing like all the different endings and like factions and stuff like that. I'm just worried that I'm gonna have such a bad like backlog of games this year, just because they're all big RPG games too, right? You got God of War, you got Horizon, you got Dying Light, you got Starfield, Elden Ring 2 is another big one. Like, just so much stuff, and
I didn't mean to be so critical of Ares. It was all supposed to be good fun.
Perhaps his experience of it and yours were slightly different.
He could see that I was smiling.
Was he smiling back?
What does that matter?
Some father you are.
I know. That's why this is so confusing.
gee. Yeah, to finish the story. Yeah, 70, 80 to like just do the like the side quest and in the main story, so you're not like, you know, completing the map to its fullest, but like you're still doing the majority of the content. Was kind of what I gathered from that. I know a lot of people were really overreacting when they heard that. But I also get that a lot of people don't want to I am confused. Do I have to bring those other two things over here? Oh, I'm sorry. I'm totally not thinking right now. That's the one. I have to get. How do I get this one out? There's no way to break this, right? That's one. I mean, I guess I could just go grab the other one from the other side of the map. 150. Yeah, that seems about right. I remember one day, like, I was just enjoying the game so much that after I beat the main story and stuff like that, I just spent like a good 30 hours, like, just maxing out my Geralt to have the most broken, overpowered equipment and, like, gain all the resources and money, clearing out every question mark, clearing all the, like, monster nests and stuff like that. So pretty much saved everybody on the continent. Wait, can I do this? I don't know if this is legal or not, but I'm just gonna try and take this. Wait. What's that over there? Oh yeah, the next gen patch that's coming out supposedly this year. I don't know if I can play the The Witcher again. Um, that was I yeah no I yeah I 100% did that game. Like I did all the achievements and stuff for it. I am looking forward though to the Cyberpunk patch. Um, because I think the plan is like they're doing like a soft relaunch of the whole game with like the DLC and stuff like that. So I'm definitely curious to see how that works. Fixing Cyberpunk, yeah. I think Cyberpunk will be a good game. It's just sad about the circumstances that surround it, because like I don't know if you read much about it or not, but the eternally like the devs themselves were like, oh yeah, this game is it's coming out in 2022. That's the plan, right? Yeah, cool, 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 cool. But then the like upper like management were like, oh no, it's coming out 2020. And then the devs kind of just like looked at them like, this game is not even close to being ready. But of course, with how these guys are, right, with pushing stuff to just get that money, they sacrificed, you know, reputation for it. Just hope that it's a lesson for them moving forward. So like, yes, there's no like police chases, and they lied about a lot of stuff, and like, you know, it's not really even an RPG. Like if you look at Cyberpunk's Twitter page, they even change it from, you know, like an immersive RPG to an action adventure game. But like the story and like the world and the music, like I I don't think there's a story that had me that invested in a long time. I'll say that. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, everything else though. So I know from the leak, I know a dev like said, "Oh, this is fake," but I mean, would they really come out and say that it's real? But it was like, you know, they're going to be adding like a barber shop. They're adding, you know, like better AI packages and stuff like that. They're adding like a new faction. I don't know if you remember like the Pacifica area that was like completely walled off, but like that's where like this big like content expansion is taking place, like 2 new gangs and stuff like that. And it just all sounded really good. And and they're gonna be adding like new game plus. They're gonna be adding like apartments, more vehicles, stuff like that. So like, I guess that's like all really good stuff, and it will definitely get me back into the. Oh, and a mod system too. So that was the biggest thing. Your character would look so ridiculous wearing like the best stats equipment that you had. So, like, being able to customize your character to look, you know, how you want them to look will be a nice little plus, too. For 6 years, and it's still full bugs. So, for that, actually, I might be wrong on, I can't remember the exact timeline. So, they started pre-production about 6 years when like that trailer, so that's, you know, like early concept arts, pitching out mechanics and stuff like that. But I'm pretty sure the active development was only 3 years or something like that, because they were so they're still working like their main like their core team was still working on The Witcher 3, and then after that, most of the devs did go over to Cyberpunk, but there's still a sizable chunk of the team working on um,
Hey! What was that?
what was that first DLC's name? It's Blood and Wine and the first DLC. But then, of course, as soon as they finished that, then it was all hands on deck for 2077. So the game was meant to have a 5-year development cycle, but they ended up only getting like 3 because of how management was, which again is unfortunate. Every huge game was delayed, yeah. A lot of delays last year. Because like last year it was supposed to be, you know, the big year, right? But then everything got pushed this year. I don't know why, but like this area is like navigation is killing me. Alright, so I'm guessing I press this. Okay. And then I press that. Okay. Dying Light was delayed a lot too. Yeah, I'm hoping because that game was delayed so much that it'll come out very, very well. Okay, I'm not supposed to come this way, actually. Where are the other? Oh, that's the one I probably have to go to. Okay. So this is like a parkour course. Is I guess what they're going for here. But the question is, I don't think there's one over there. I don't know how I feel about these type of puzzles, where it's kind of just like you just keep doing it until you get the right one. Is it, why do I feel like it's not this one? I feel like it's this one. Okay, and then it has to be this one. Okay, yeah. Dying Light 2, or Dying Light 1, was just one of those games I remember me and my friend, we did like the nightmare mode, and we would just go around our buggies and stuff and like shooting crossbows and like making like these crazy weapons and stuff. Like it was just an absolute blast. Like, it was just Dying Light was just a good old-fashioned game. Yeah, these they weren't like really difficult. I just don't know why. Just navigating them was super weird. Like that one that had the like the lasers covering it. Like I didn't see any metal block to block those lasers. So like I just took the damage. Yeah, but lots of games this year, and I don't know if I'll have enough time to play them all. Because like right now, like this is a game that was in the back of, it wasn't really a backlog because I just bought this game, but it was a game that was always in my mind that I wanted to try, and I'm glad I'm giving it a go now because I am enjoying it. It's just a nice little game. Well, it's not little, it's a big game, but it's just a nice, I don't know, friendly game, I guess, which I don't really play too many of.
Hey! Stop! Thief!
Hey, little sis. I surrender.
Legiron? No way! I saw you! You were stone! You're alive! Did I hurt you?
Ha! Of course not. I refuse to be taken down so easily. Especially by you.
What
I'm
happened?
playing on the Xbox Series X.
Well, the crew was turned to stone. I smoked something with the Oracle, but that's the closest I got.
Haha. Though he's actually not an oracle.
I also have a
What are you
PlayStation
doing here?
5.
Did he
But,
say anything about me?
I don't know if you were
Only
around.
how dire
I think I was
the
talking
situation
about it
is.
yesterday.
And
Or
from
like,
the sounds of the prophecy, only
it's just when I
a true
tried doing my
hero
couple
will
test
be
streams, it came in
victorious.
rather blurry.
So,
So I think I might have to get like an Elgato streaming
I'm
deck
here
or
to
something like
save
that
us
to
all.
clear up that gameplay.
must
Because
be why I escaped.
I definitely can't play Forbidden West and stuff
I
like
don't
that
know.
and stream it when
The
it's super
prophecy
blurry.
said the true hero was flawed. I've never seen you make one mistake.
Come on. It said eldest of Thetis. Mom's oldest. That's me. And a wise child. Convinced. That's you, oh wise one. So I have to convince you that I'm the hero. Get it?
Except I'm not a child.
Of course not. No prophecy is 100% accurate. Probably.
But you don't have the Winged Herald's aid.
Sure I do. Got these bad boys of a griffin.
Hades alive, he snagged the limited edition pair. Can't Hermes keep his shoes on?
Did you think the prophecy was about you?
No. No, I didn't.
Then there's no need to worry. You don't want to take on that huge red monster thing anyway.
Typhon.
It's crazy. Do you know there are actual gods here?
Yeah, because
Yeah,
with
I do.
Xbox, you can
Actually,
actually
doing one a
control
favor.
like your bitrate
I'm
and stuff
looking
like
for a
that
tracking
directly
kit to
from the
kill a thief who
console.
stole a vial from Ares.
But with the PlayStation
What's it look
5
like?
specifically, it's known
Let's
when they
see.
updated the hardware and they changed the app a little bit. You can't
So
actually
you are the thief.
change the
You
bitrate
never
to
know
fit
what you're
your
gonna
stream,
need on
right?
an island
So
like this. Figured I
you're
would
kind of
bring
just
resources.
stuck with what's on with the hardware
Ares'
pretty much,
essence,
what's in the
alright.
box, and because of that, yeah, it comes across as super
You don't have to shoulder the
blurry and
burden
bad, which is
Leave the
unfortunate
rest up to me.
because I would like to stream
I
like
know you're
Horizon
not
Zero
much
Dawn
of
and
a
stuff like that
fighter,
right now,
Shield
but
Bearer.
I'm gonna have to
Was
drop like
training in secret. I never
$300
got
bucks
to
for a
show you.
streaming deck, and
The gods
I'm
have
still
me
on the
to
fence
thank.
on getting
I'm
it or not.
recovering all their essences to take on Typhon.
I believe you. Okay, you go on finding those essences. In fact, I'll need something from you when the gods are back to their old selves. Then you can meet me on the huge snowy mountain and help me take on Typhon.
Oh, okay. Sounds good.
That's the spirit. 2 swords are better than 1. Well, maybe a sword and a half.
My. It's a family reunion.
Serving of essence
Yeah,
of
I do hope they
ice.
finally update it because it is a known issue that I imagine a lot of people brought to Sony's attention,
Don't
but
mind me. I'll just cut myself a slice.
I might try doing another test stream in a bit, maybe sometime this week, and maybe try streaming at like 720.
I'll take
But
them down.
I'm already streaming at 1080p, and I actually
you
want to
get
go up
out
to
of here.
4K, and I
I'll
don't want to
stay
go
and fight.
down in
What?
quality.
But
Go! I can handle this. Come on, let me take this one.
So that's why I haven't done any PlayStation 5 streams yet, like true PlayStation 5, because I found that out, and it was really sad. Ooh, 1300 damage. And I also already stunned him again. Okay, that's actually a lot. Get another good old stun.
Unless you're running afar.
Yeah, the Elgato 60S Plus or whatever it's called. I have it actually in my Amazon cart right now because, like, again, I'm very close just to like putting in the money. Because I do want, like, even though this is like, I'm not expecting anything from like the whole streaming thing. I still want to, like, you know, as a hobby, right? And you know, with hobbies, you put money into it, and you know, it's just one of those things where, like, if I want to have somewhat of a decent looking stream, I'm gonna have to put a little bit of money into it, right? Because, like, this, what I have right now is like probably the most basic setup you could possibly do streaming. So I was talking about it with Kristen yesterday. You were in the stream, I think, and yeah, like, I just totally lost my train of thought. Yeah, because I'm just using, like, my console and, like, my laptop and stuff like that. But
Just like I suspected, it's
and I was gonna mess with Streamlabs this past weekend, but I never actually did get around to doing that.
Did you get the tracking kit?
Didn't need it. I ran into the thief, and get this. It was my brother. He wasn't cursed.
Is it possible to connect to the Streamlabs from PS5 to control bitrate from there?
He wants you to fight Typhon alone. Does he have a death wish?
If you knew
I
his
don't
track record, he can do anything.
Think so, because I'm pretty sure that's why you need the
thought was impossible.
the streaming deck, right?
I was
To, like,
standing there feeling
bring that
hopeless,
footage.
knowing the odds were against you, waiting for you to fail. And I looked at my statue, and I thought of what you said. I thought
I
Fenyx
don't
doesn't
know.
she'll
I don't
succeed,
think
and
so.
yet
I think
she's
that's why
gone.
you need
That's bravery. And just
the
like
streaming
that,
deck, right?
I would snap my fingers if I didn't have feathers. I was tired of being such a cuckoo bird.
Because what happens
You
is,
have
it's
no
like,
idea
so
the
what I'm
damage these
playing
hands
on my
once
PS5 is, you
The
know,
shivering
4K,
flesh they
60
have
frames a
caressed.
second. But when I'm streaming straight
have
from the
an
console
idea.
and going towards my
don't do
computer here
damage.
and looking at the stream,
They
it's that
don't
blurriness,
do
right?
anything.
I know what
I
that streaming
just
deck does
live with
when I
it.
connect it to my
So
PS5, which now will be connected to
I'm
the Stream Deck,
done
which will be
being a
connected
chicken.
to
Yes. There's
my
that
streaming,
fighting
like my
spirit.
computer,
You'll be
it'll help
happy I
clear
got
up
this back.
everything. So instead of just me playing in good quality gameplay, it'll also come across in the stream too. I think that's how it works. I'm also not an expert. I just been talking with my friend who streams. Like, he's actually a affiliate right now, And he was the one
Thanks,
recommending
Ares.
me all this stuff.
Now I'm getting out of here. Meet me at the Hall of the Gods.
But again, I'm
It'll be
not.
safe to make my
Don't quote me on
transformation
anything
there.
I'm saying. 'Cause I'm not an
From
expert.
hand to hunk, from feathers to ferocity, from big to badass, from eggs to epic, from...
Careful. Don't want to turn Aphrodite into a vegetarian. I'll see you there.
As Ares triumphantly returned to the Hall of the Gods,
I'll probably
Fenyx
ask
couldn't
him.
help but
I haven't
reflect
talked to him
on
yet
what the
this
god
week,
of
my
war
friend there.
had
But I'll
taught
probably
her.
see if I can get into a call with them, or maybe do. I know we were talking about doing
That true courage
a
isn't
co-stream.
the absence of despair,
playing like Deep
but
Rock
the
or something like
triumph
that.
over it.
So
Ares may not make the right choices at first.
I might
but
ask him a
he
bit more
always
when
fights for the right
that
side in the
happens,
end.
before I do any more investments, because I still got questions. Again, I'm not like an expert or anything on this stuff. It's all brand new to me. Because like I thought you need like a capture card too, for example, but you actually don't if you're just streaming. And I'm not doing any editing and stuff like that, right? So I definitely don't need a capture card for what I'm currently doing. Because I thought I needed that too. And there's also another thing too I have to ask about is also like audio cables. Like you have to
Me?
hook up
I don't know. But
like
there was
your
the
headset
time I attacked a particularly vicious worm.
to the streaming deck as well, so it records like
Really?
your actual voice audio.
Okay.
But I think that's when you're streaming from your computer specifically. But because I'm streaming from my console, I think it automatically picks that up, so I don't need those audio cables. But I'm also not sure on that either.
Did you slay the soft little worm?
It's a lot of questions, yes.
Slay?
I'll get that all
Well,
figured out probably in the
no,
next coming
but
weeks.
I scratched it so ferociously, I nearly broke skin.
A victory for the ages.
You made it.
Not in one piece. I've got bald spots from the feathers I stretched it.
I'm pretty sure the
Is it
Elgato
because Aphrodite's here?
is compatible with everything, even like the
Shut
Switch
it. No. How do I
and
look?
and like mobile
For a
devices do
chicken,
stuff like that.
About average, but you'll look better in a few.
Now's as
Yeah,
good
see, that's
a
why
time
I'm
as
waiting too, right? Because
Look, it's
I want to
hard
be
to say
sure,
thanks,
like 100%, like I
you
know
put up
exactly
with a
what I'm
lot of
doing
clucking around.
It was worth every...
before I start dropping, you know, like a few $100 here, a
Good.
couple $100
Now get me
there,
out of
type
this
of deal.
clucking chicken suit.
To win this battle, I will need a mighty ally. I call forth your raging spirit, Ares, god of war. Fight with me.
Now we're talking! Take me to the battleground! Toss me a weapon! I need something to hit!
Yes, sir. We'll be getting to that soon.
It's all rushing back to me now!
Figure out what you're going to say to win over Aphrodite.
I forgot how ripped this body was. I'll let my pecs do the talking for me.
I'm glad you're feeling yourself.
All thanks to you, Fenyx. But we're not done yet. When you come back, I have tasks for you. Time to get this place back in shape.
We should make a plan to face Typhon head-on. Let us know when you're done attacking him from the shadows.
So, oh god of war, I'll bet your tasks for me are fighting related.
You bet they are! Ooh, sweet vengeance! I'll bring the pain to Typhon soon enough! But first, his Spartai soldier punks who mocked me when I was a little lost bird need a talking to. There's some badass armor in it for you. Loot it right off the thugs.
That wasn't smart of them. Who mocks a guy whose last name is of war?
Spartoi were created with brawn, not brains. But I want you to show them how short-sighted they were. Ruffle their feathers and stuff a pillowcase with them.
I'll track him down for you.
The other task I have for you, its importance is immeasurable. It involves a bronze pot. That's all I say.
Huh. That sounds familiar. This wouldn't be the same pot that trapped you.
No! All you need to know is that I need that pot. You'll find it in Clashing Rocks. Bring it here intact, and nobody gets hurt.
Say no more.
Another quest. Alright. Bada bing. Bada boom. With Ares' Wrath. Ooh. But this just gives me the same amount of damage, but with all my abilities, so that's definitely not worth it. Combo meter gains 4th combo stage after 84 hits. Nice. So that's armor over there. I'm guessing this is like the final mission to like... There's this quest over here too. I kind of want to get this armor. You know what? Maybe I'll do that. Now the question is it... It seems like it's behind it, right? Alright. Everyone just please ignore me. I'm just over here doing my thing. Yeah. I'll probably end up buying that Elgato. And maybe after I complete this game, Horizon Zero Dawn might be my next one. Because I don't think... The way how I want to stream is... I want to, like... have, like, a main streaming game. Like, you know, a playthrough game. You know, like... how Immortals is right now. Like, this is my main streaming game, right? But I might go and play Assassin's Creed, Valhalla, or Halo or something like that, right? So I would like to have like Horizons or Days Gone 2 would be a really fun game. I never did New Game Plus in that, so that'd be a lot of fun too. Playing Survival 2 with a fully upgraded bike and arsenal weapons. Yeah, like, so I beat her, like, I think I said this, sorry if I repeat myself, dude, by the way. I platted the base game and the DLCs probably about 6 months ago or so. Absolute blast, ultra hard New Game Plus. Though I did do it with that broken armor that has like the energy shield, so you pretty much get hit a bunch of times for free without taking any damage. So it is kind of like overpowered, and I think it's kind of cheating because it's not really hard to get. But if I were to do like a new playthrough, I would do a ultra hard, fresh save, no New Game Plus, and you have to and I can't use that armor, so I have to use like the other equipment that's in the game. And I think that would be a lot of fun to really like test my skill. See, I don't know if this is the enemy or not.
Killing the Spartoi soldier for Ares, Fenyx found a piece of broken armor. She would have to find its other half.
Lucky Fenyx! Exacting vengeance. It's my favorite hobby.
That's just an idea anyways. Because after this game, I don't really have any plans for a new game. I've kind of cleared out my backlog of stuff that I wanted to play after this. So it'd be kind of just streaming different games that I already kind of play. Like I said before, like Deep Rock, Halo, probably some more Assassin's Creed, and like finishing up Valhalla. I still have some content left in that game to tackle before the new DLC releases. Oh, that's another thing that's coming up too. I think that DLC releases in February too, I want to say. So we'll see how that concludes the Valhalla content.
After looting the other piece of armor, Fenyx discovered it wasn't in good shape.
Not like there's a whole land dedicated to forges or anything.
Oh, it's not gonna let me fast travel up there, is it? Okay. I guess I could always stream like Rainbow Six Extractions when that comes out. That's a new game that's coming out this month, but that game's looking like it could be like a hit or miss. And who knows how it's gonna come out. It could be a really fun co-op game. I know me and my friend are talking about playing it, so I might stream that. But like I said, it could also be just like a really meh, or it could be completely broken too, so who knows. I like those type of games. It kind of gives me like the GTFO game on Steam vibes.
As Fenyx approached the forge,
and I do like the Rainbow Six series, but yeah, who knows. Oh, yeah, she got some health on you. probably use actually attack push on this guy. Ooh, these numbers, baby!
With the hottest
Got a
Spartan
new birdie.
soldiers defeated, Fenyx could get to repairing the damaged armor.
Oh yeah, Mass Effect. Mass Effect 2 is another game that I will always have a special place in my heart.
The armor gleam.
I kind of want
Quite in
to.
fashion, but it will do.
I kind of. Oh, it's just a new visual. Oh, that sucks. I totally thought that was like a new set of armor. Oh no, okay, so it is. All right. I can actually upgrade my helmet too, so maybe I'll do that. I actually really wanted to see how the Mass Effect 1 remaster was. Thought it could be possibly interesting. But I just played... I beat those games on Insanity. Like, I 100%ed like Mass Effect 2 and 3 and stuff. I never did end up playing the Omega DLC, though. I think those are the only achievements I'm missing for 3, is the Omega DLC. Loved 1 and stuff like that, too. But, again, like, it's kind of the same thing with The Witcher 3, is that I played them just so much, I don't think I could do it again. Especially with, like, all the newer stuff coming out.
Now that we're all here...
Let's do this!
We must be cautious in our approach against Typhon.
Cautious? We should sharpen our blades, storm his cave, and defile his man.
I did not mean to start this. So
brave.
hopefully, yeah.
I'm right here.
I cannot handle your outbursts anymore. I'm pregnant with Aris's baby, and you can't stop us.
Wait until I tell my therapist about this. She'll have my back. Mark my words.
Of course she has your back. It's Echo. She just repeats what you're saying.
At least Echo listens to me.
You've got to be kidding me. What would Zeus think of this mess you made, Ares?
Mess I made?
You just have it out for Ares because he actually takes off his helmet once in a while.
That explains the brain damage.
Yes. Embrace your dark side, Athena. I can feel a poem coming on.
You're such a creep, Hephaestus.
Only I can talk to my husband like that, you bloodless harpy.
Huh? Oh, so you're defending the blacksmith now?
Enough! I'm here, Olympians, and I have a plan.
Lagiron!
What, little sis? Thought you'd lost me again? No chance. If I may, Hephaestus, pardon a mortal like me for butting in. You made a set of chains big enough to bind Typhon. They're up on Zeus's mountain. Am I right?
Yes, you are. But Typhon...
I can sneak up there without alerting Typhon and steal them.
Those chains will never hold him. He'll break free.
I just need a drop of blood from each of you, and I'll combine that with nectar from Olympus and coat the chains. Problem solved.
He's right. That would work.
Allow me. Simply extend your hands.
I didn't even feel him do it.
He's that good.
I can't thank you enough. I'll return when the deed's done.
What about me? I thought I was coming with you on the mountain.
It's gotten way worse out there. Do you know how responsible I'd feel if something happened to you?
I'll be fine. You said we'd do it together.
Let's not argue, little sis. Stay here. Gather weapons in case I fail. But I shall not fail.
That was your brother?
Yes.
That confident smile.
That assertiveness. The way he already knew where my chains are stored.
I know, I know.
I hate him.
He is the worst.
He is?
How did you ever live with that?
He's so annoying.
What a suck-up.
If I wanted to be talked down to, I'd visit our father.
Hey!
You're not just going to let him walk all over you like that.
Yes. He's going to fulfill
What are
the
the two games
prophecy.
you're looking
Don't
forward to
worry.
the most? I guess Dying
Where's
Light
that
2 is probably
jealousy I
one.
sought
What
my
about
fortunes? You want this glory?
what's the other one?
Seize it.
You really think that prophecy isn't about you? Where's the stubborn Phoenix who made me listen?
What about your pride?
You come first.
Forget being nice. Avoiding conflict isn't worth it. The pain makes you stronger.
I know for a fact that prophecy is yours. You've already fulfilled most of it. What do you want?
To be a hero.
Then you know what you have to do.
Beat Lagiron to the top of that mountain.
That's right.
And we're going to help you. I'll give you a big head start by summoning a storm to blast away the ice blocking the path up the mountain.
Since when can you do that?
Since Zeus let me borrow a storm to wreck the Greek fleet after the Trojan War. Favorite status comes in handy.
All I ever got was empty promises.
At least you didn't get thrown off a mountain.
You think that's bad? Zeus forced me to marry you.
None of you want to be his favorite, trust me. Zeus is only trying to make up for the fact that he murdered my mother.
They're all right. I'm a terrible father.
Finally! We have a winner!
Some surprising amount of like emotion from Sony's delivery of the lines. And God of War Ragnarok, that's actually a game I just finished up. I think it was September. I think I played God of War 2016 and had an absolute blast with it. I need 8, I need 4 more for that. I need 6 more for that. Oof. Upgrade that. Alright. Chugging along nicely into this game. But with that, oh, I probably should have ended the stream probably 10 minutes ago, but I kind of just wanted to do that one quest line. Do a good old save. 19 hours. Wowee. So, I'm going to end the stream there because I actually have to go to work here in half an hour. Thank you, Golden Main, for dropping by and chatting for a little bit. Much appreciated. I hope you have a good day. And to everyone else who, come through watching the VODs and stuff like that, consider giving me a follow. Helps out a lot. And if you're watching this on YouTube, consider subscribing. Yeah, Golden Main, yeah, thank you. You too, man. And hope to see you again. I think we're wrapping up on the base game here pretty soon. I might be starting the DLCs next time. But that is the stream for I'll probably do another midnight stream here in like 9 hours or so, depending on how I feel when I get off work. But yeah, I'll catch you guys on the next one, alright?